Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Doja Cat might have been able to secure herself a Nicki Minaj collaboration indirectly. And we're also going to be talking about Jatavia and her Paper Magazine cover, Nicki Minaj and what she had to say about Eminem, okay? And the cryptic Stationhead that we're also going to be talking about. Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So, first of all, we are going to talk about this alleged collaboration amongst Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, and Ariana Grande. Okay, now it is actually being rumored on Twitter. Okay, they are saying that while Republic Records is rumored to be gearing up for an all-female collaboration that is going to be comparable to Bang Bang, many believe that it's the highly anticipated DNA collaboration. DNA meaning Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, and Ariana Grande, collaboration. So yeah, that being said, you guys, would I be excited if something like that were to come up? Absolutely. Do I think that it would break the internet? Absolutely, yes. Do I think that all three women are talented? Yeah, I do think that. Now, do I think that this rumor is true? Am I buying into the rumor? I have my doubts. I just have my doubts, you guys. Because first of all, we do know that lately Matlamini, Doja Cat, has been moving in a kind of shady way towards Nicki Minaj. And, she had these entire PR stunts, these shenanigans for a Scarlet album where she acted like she was dissing and then backtracking and things like that. And so after all those shenanigans, do I think that a Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat collaboration is possible? I don't know, you guys. Honestly, I'm not sure about that. And after the alleged, decline of Matlamini to be on Nicki Minaj's album, allegedly Doja Cat is the one who refused to be on Nicki Minaj's album, citing the fact that she felt like Nicki Minaj did not like her, allegedly. So now, do I think that Nicki Minaj would be open to working with Doja Cat when she feels like, Nicki doesn't like her enough for her to be on an album? I highly doubt that is going to happen, especially lately with what happened with all these female rappers that surround Nicki Minaj, the likes of Ice Spice, where she realized that, these people really be fronting like they like her, but they will be stabbing her in the back. I really don't see that happening, okay? Because let's be honest, Doja Cat has been flip-floppy when it comes to Nicki Minaj. You don't understand whether she's coming or going when it comes to her respect and her relationship with Nicki Minaj. So I really, for that reason, I highly doubt that this collaboration would be something that would happen. And number two, you guys, this entire situation of saying that, well, the collaboration would be comparable to Bang Bang, I don't like that concept at all. Like, I just don't like that concept. I like a song to be independent. I like a song to do what it has to do by itself without trying to recreate a song. So I don't think it's a smart idea for anyone to try and recreate a song. Because every time somebody does that, it fails. Recreating a song does not work. If they were just to say that, well, it's a DNA collaboration and it will have its own formula and the Bang Bang comparison, if they left that out, I would be, all for the idea. Because if you think that I'm lying that recreating songs do not work, ask Bongo 1 and Bongo 2 and their 2 million budget. Okay, ask them if it's possible to recreate a song. They tried to recreate WAP. How did that end? So honestly, I don't like this idea of them saying that they are trying to recreate a song. But that being said, I feel like a different song with a different formula would work, because on this song we've got two rappers and a pop star. Well, Doja Cat, when it comes to being a rapper and pop girly. So I'm like, is she going to be singing on the song? Is she going to be rapping? Is she going to be doing both? Are they going to be, do you get it? So I don't think that it would be a recreation of Bang Bang, but hey, that is just my opinion. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, Jatavia. Okay, so Jatavia was out here covering Paper Magazine. And when I tell you that girl ate up that cover. I'm not playing with you, okay? When things are related to fashion, saving first, and things like that, Jatavia is the girl for you. I love this for her, and I guess this is part of a rollout. And in the interview, she was also talking about how this City Cinderella is not going to be an actual album, but how it is going to be a mixtape, because she says that, well, she had limited time to, work on that project. Hence, she's like, you know what, I need more time for me to be saying this is an album, because people work, longer on their albums than they do on their mixtapes. And I totally agree with her. Like, you can't just be putting out a rush album just for the sake of it. So I love that she's taking her time, but I also love that she's maximizing, the attention that she has at the moment. Okay. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Did you see JT's Paper Magazine cover or did you not? Now, speaking about Jatavia, some of you voiced your concerns in the comment section of the previous video that I did. And you were hinting to the fact that, well, Nicki Minaj on her Stationhead today was insinuating that Barbz should be smart Barbz, okay? Quote Twitter there. That's what you guys were saying. And, because she said something like, you need to be smart Barbz. And if you do not see her doing certain things, I guess promoting certain people, she has a reason for that. And some of you really did think that she was referring to this entire Jatavia situation, because you do know that the Barbz are split on whether to support Jatavia or whether not to support her, because some people feel like they fell out with Nicki Minaj, and some people felt like Jatavia was like, one of those users that like to use Nicki Minaj to get attention, to get clout. So it's still a gray area as of now to whether they really did fall out, but it's clear that, well, their communication and the interaction on the socials has not been as great as before. That we cannot deny. But does it mean that it was a total fallout? I do not know. Or does it mean that Nicki Minaj just decided to be like, oh, well, if you are not going to be working with me or doing business with me, why should I continue giving you free promo? Like, we don't know the extent of the seeming distance that is between the two of them. We don't know if it's a beef or if it's I'm just gonna lay back a little kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to let me know in the comment section what you think about Nicki Minaj Stationhead, and if you guys think that, well, there's definitely something in the air. And for those of you that like to support artists because they're cool with Nicki Minaj, what are you now going to do? Are you going to be streaming and supporting Jatavia because she's cool with Nicki Minaj, or what? Okay, because personally, if I go and stream Jatavia, if I go and listen to her music, personally, I do really feel like I enjoy her music. Okay, it's got nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. It's a plus that she is cool with Nicki Minaj, but like, that's not the main reason why I go out there and check her out. But if it so happens, I'm gonna sound so childish, you guys, but if it so happens that there is premium disrespect, like the one that we witnessed with Lottery Ticket or with ISIS, if that happens, then it will be a different story. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It will be a different story. I do really genuinely love her music, but like, if it turns out that there's some sneakness that was happening, I'm sorry, I will be on my petty, and nobody is going to check me for that. And if you come in my comment section telling me that I'm childish because I choose not to listen to somebody because they have been moving shady, then so be it. Okay, then so be it, because I also I support artists not just because their music is good, you guys, but also because I agree with their principles. Do you understand what I'm saying? But anyway, let me not talk too much about that. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, where you're standing with this entire Jatavia situation. As it now, personally, you guys, I have not seen a solid thing to say, oh my God, I'm not going to be listening to her, or oh my God, I've not seen that. So I will definitely be checking for her album. But like I told you, then my stance. Okay. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about this entire situation with Miss Red, okay? Miss Red was out there having a little interview and she was basically talking at Ish because I don't understand when people ask Miss Red these questions. I don't know what exactly they will be looking for. I don't know if they expect her to be giving them like some philosophy, some theories, important, life advice and things like that. I really don't. Okay, this girl, they literally asked her one thing that people or the public wouldn't know about her. And she spoke about her hoo-ha. And at this point, I'm like, why are you guys still shocked? Okay? That's the one thing that she saw fit, to mention. That her hoo-ha is amazing. Okay? That's what basically she said. So I would try and say what she had to say, but she was swearing and cursing a little bit. So I might censor a little bit of, the things that she had to say. But at this point, I don't understand why you guys act surprised each time that this girl comes out, talks about chlamydia, talks about STDs, talks about her hoo-ha. I do not understand why you guys act shocked. This is who she has always been. This is who she came in the industry as, and clearly this is who she has decided to present herself as. So I will say that, and I will catch you after that.
About you, one fact that most people wouldn't know.
I got some good coochie.
Okay.
They ain't gonna know that because they can't touch me with a stick, but it's very good.
Okay, listen.
Two baby daddies.
Drake.
My baby daddy.
More than one word, but okay. Chief Keef.
My other baby daddy.
Okay. Central C.
He's cute. Ice Spice Man.
Okay. And then the last one, Ice Spice.
My bitch.
Okay. There's one thing about you.
There you had what Miss Red had to say about that entire situation. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Nicki Minaj again in a Stationhead made mention of that unreleased track that she has with David, okay? And according to her, she is, having conversations. She's having communications with him when it comes to the track. So maybe it means that, we might actually be getting Popnika sometime soon. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section. Are you ready for some Nicki Minaj and David collaboration? It's the song that she teased the other time, the unreleased song. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Rihanna. You guys, Natalie Portman was out there super grateful to Rihanna. Remember that video that went viral when Rihanna was basically calling her one of the baddest bees in Hollywood? You guys, kind words really do go a very, 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 very far and long way, because Natalie was basically revealing that, when she was going through her divorce, Rihanna calling her the baddest bee in Hollywood is the one thing that she needed to hear. And I guess it was of a consoling effect or an empowering effect to her, for her to be able to deal with her divorce. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, you guys, sometimes, simple words like that are for free can really uplift someone. I would try and also insert, the video of where she was talking about this entire incident.
Every woman going through divorce should get, I think every woman going through divorce should get to have Rihanna say to her that she's a bad bitch. It's like,
that's exactly right. That is correct.
Thank you.
That is correct. Every woman should say
it was exactly what I needed.
Yeah,
yes.
Good for you. We have a video of you two meeting for the first time. Take a look at this.
Yeah. I love you. Are you kidding me?
You are one of the hottest in Hollywood forever.
I'm gonna
you do the most innocent look, and I'm like,
I'm gonna black out. I love you, and I listen to your music all the time, and you're just such a queen. Thank you.
can somebody take a picture?
Oh my God,
Go for
I remember
this happened to her.
Oh my God.
Look at me. Yes. Last one like that. Wow, cool.
Yo, I don't get excited about anything.
I love you.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. All right. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, Joe Budden. It seems like Joe Budden had a couple of words to say about, the Transformer and her album. And at this point, you guys, I don't know if Armageddon is coming or not, but Joe Budden was out there explaining how things actually work when it comes to record labels. It seems like, I don't know if he has inside information or if he's just, using his knowledge that he knows from the industry to dissect what is happening with the Transformer and the album. Because at this point, I'm just like, you might as well go back to Love and Hip Hop, okay? You might as well go back and join your friends there. Because what? Anyway, let me just insert what Joe Budden had to say, and I will catch you after
and then I
that.
put a song, and we think it's one of them, and then I go put $1 million or $2 million on it, and then it don't do nothing. All right, cool. I just lose. And then she does that again in 4 months, and then she does that again. It's like at some point, and that's where we get the Atlantic's involvement in this, where they tweeted directly after, Cardi's album is coming even if we have to sneak in the studio and steal it ourselves. I'm telling y'all that that's not rollout. That's not them playing around. I'm telling y'all that because all the people at Atlantic, well, the important people are old Def Jam people. And old Def Jam people, they was putting my second album out whether I liked it or not. I had to find out on the sneak tip. DJs was calling me. Them niggas was holding listening sessions for music that wasn't done. They was setting it up to roll out. The label gonna get their money one way or the other. Cardi just may not know that.
Do you think that maybe she did that as like kind of like a fake out?
No,
I think it could be.
No,
I think it could be.
I don't. No, and no. What has happened here for the last few months, Cardi's date was supposed to be before Nicki Minaj. They were leading up to that. All of the behaviors said we're planning for that. And then they started moving the date around. Then they put some records out. The Rolling Stone cover just dropped. The Rolling Stone cover dropped right after Cardi said that shit. What it looks like happened was at one point, Cardi and the label was on the same page. If you let me just imagine this shit, Cardi might have went there last week, played the album, the label got super excited. Hey, we finished. We've heard what we needed to hear. And Cardi went somewhere and changed her mind 2 days later, and instead of telling the label, she tweeted that. Because the label would have stopped that Rolling Stone cover. They would have stopped a few things from happening if, all right, you're not done, you're not ready, and you feel like this. And the label typically would respect the artist feeling like that.
Especially artists like her.
Cardi is the only, she's the exception at this point 6 years later. 6 years later, we spent all of this money, you still here, we got to make a dollar somehow. You got to come out, mama. You are one of our premier acts. You can't keep sitting back because you're scared. So that's what it looks with a song, and we think.
Well, there you heard the update and the analysis of Armageddon. And at this point, I don't know, the girl is saying she's working on something. She's been sharing, videos and, seemingly, when she works, she's like, look at me, I'm working. Like, we're supposed to give her a cookie or something. Girl, that is your job. Like, do you want a cookie, for recording a music video or for shooting your album cover? I don't understand, eh? So yeah, she was like, oh no, I was to sleep. I'm moving around I'm working on 2 hours of sleep. Oh my God, look at me. I'm working hard. Look at me. I'm doing something. Look at me. That's what it's giving. That is exactly what it is giving. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, if you think that Armageddon is going to come out anytime soon. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, Nicki Minaj giving Eminem his flowers, okay? So, yeah, she took to her Stationhead to basically give the man his flowers, congratulated him for a successful album, and was basically admiring his penmanship, his MC skills, everything, him putting in the work and him being an inspiration to her. So she was basically appreciating the man. And, I love to see that, I love to see the appreciation for talent and for greatness tenderness that the two have for each other. Okay, I know that if my boyfriend were to hear this, he would be super excited because he's obsessed with Eminem. Despite, did you guys see that entire meme of when people were like, oh my god, Eminem, all his songs sound like this? I'll try and find that, you guys. And I was just like, I sent him that. I'm like, do you see what people are saying when it pertains to your goat? Okay, but I will just insert Nicki's Stationhead and what she had to say. And I do not think that after that I will be coming back, so I might as well just say my goodbyes. Okay, yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
Well, first, let me start by saying congratulations to Eminem. I mean, he's a legend. He's just, everything that MCs aspire and have aspired to be like, in terms of commercial success, but also your peers knowing that you're not to be fucked with. And I want to make sure I say this. First, and that was first. And secondly, congratulations to him for selling a bunch of motherfucking albums. Okay? Again. Okay? So it's definitely being able to be done. So I just love to see the greats keep inspiring people like me who sometimes lose faith in this thing, you know? So that's that about M. But what I was gonna say about both now M and Big Sean is the other thing that makes them this odd mix up of things in a human is both of them, when you actually meet them and or speak to them, neither of them actually comes off cocky. Oh, wow. Y'all just said Detroit. What? I completely fucking... No, the fuck I didn't. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Wow. Detroit. But look...